Yo, what up everybody? This is tysonecko here. So one of my favorite games that I seen was for the Xbox One was Titanfall. And I found some news that really I found weird, but at the same time I thought it was okay. And one of it is that Titanfall is not gonna have a single player campaign. And Vince Zampelli, he clarified why there's not gonna be a single player campaign, and it was because it wasn't worth the studio's time, and simply not enough people finished their campaign. So the time was better off spent somewhere else, like tuning the multiplayer gameplay. Then Vince Zampella said, since Respawn Entertainment is a small startup studio, they were forced to make some pretty difficult decisions, and removing the traditional campaign mode was one of them. He also added, if we make the single player missions that take up all the focus of the studio, that takes a huge team and 6 months to make, and players just run through it in 8 minutes. And how many people finish the single player game? It's just a small portion. It's like everyone plays through the first level and 5% of the people finishes the game. That's not to say Titanfall won't have a narrative. It will be just accessed through the main multiplayer mode. So when I saw that, it was like, at first I thought it was okay because I play single player, but most of the time I really don't finish games. It's just that I play a few missions, and it's just okay. I let the game go. I'm not really of a single player person. I normally play a lot of hours of multiplayer because I find it more challenging. People normally play multiplayer is just because there's a challenge to that thing. It's like you're always getting competitive with people. That's how we are. People that are playing multiplayer games like Battlefield or Call of Duty, it's just that we're very competitive. And even though we play the same level, the same match over and over and over, it's just that experience that we're so competitive, and that's why we normally play multiplayer so much. So there's this other news about Titanfall, because this video is gonna be only for talking about Titanfall. So I also found the news that Titanfall probably is gonna come up for the PlayStation 4. I don't really know if it's gonna be this Titanfall or if it's gonna be in the next production in the Titanfall 2, if it's gonna be coming up. So in an interview with Game Trainer, Vince Zampella was asked if PlayStation was gonna have to wait for Titanfall. He said at launch we're gonna be on the Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC. So when I saw that, he said it's funny because he said at launch. So I was thinking probably there's gonna be, and it's speculating online that it's, when he said at launch, is that he's probably gonna be like exclusive only for some time. I don't know if it's gonna be a contract unless Microsoft pays it again, like what they do to Call of Duty to get the exclusive 1 month early. So probably that's what he meant. So they asked him if Titanfall was gonna come to another system eventually, and Zampella really didn't confirm it nor deny it. So that's another thing, is that he's probably waiting for a deal from Sony or from Microsoft. I guess he really got paid for a contract for Microsoft because they're an exclusive, but in the future I guess he has open options. Then he added that we're gonna focus on getting the game out at launch, making it as best and as fun as it can be. After that, we'll have to focus on later. So exactly, it didn't really say that he's not gonna be exclusive to Xbox only. It's just saying that it's like a limited time. He the first contract he got, it was from Microsoft, so he went for it. So the company, and it's not him, it's the company went for it. So I guess probably we'll see for that. We'll see, I guess in a year, I don't know, probably in months, or the second Titanfall, I guess. So please comment down below if that changes your mind, if you want to get PlayStation 4 because it's probably gonna have it. Personally, this was one of my most anticipated games on the Xbox One. It is like the reason that I really want to get an Xbox One. It was because of this game. So if it's gonna be on the PS4, what you guys think? Please comment down below. And if you can, please like the video and subscribe if you want to see anything, any news type things about Call of Duty Titanfall or any future games. And like always, take care.
Big win, job done.